You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, what happens when you actually combine ESPN and Megan Rapinoe? You're going to get a woke disaster. That's exactly what you're going to get when you combine woke ESPN with woke Megan Rapinoe. Now, you guys know yesterday, man, Megan Rapinoe's World Cup career came to an end. She actually missed a penalty kick in the World Cup. And, boy, she got mocked everywhere. I mean, she shanked the guys. She absolutely did. A lot of people were rooting against this team is mainly because of one person, Megan Rapinoe, being anti-American. If this team was actually pro-American, man, they would be so much more likable. They were the back-to-back champs, and really, guys, ever since they got super woke, they've been going downhill. That's why yesterday they actually exited the World Cup, the earliest it's ever happened to them. But ESPN, man, ESPN is a joke. Now, remember, ESPN months ago actually did a piece on Leah Thomas, who is actually a biological man, for Women's History Month, acknowledging Leah Thomas, who was actually born Will Thomas, gave Riley Gaines they showed nothing about Riley Gaines, who's actually a woman actually going out there fighting for women's sports. Oh no, ESPN is full of propagandists. That's what they are. Well, guys, look what they did now. Over here on Outkick, ESPN praises Megan Rapinoe for her patriotism. Says she loved America in absurd SportsCenter tribute following USWNT's World Cup exit. Yeah, probably very, very similar to what they actually did with quote unquote Leah Thomas. We're gonna watch the clip here, guys. We know that Megan Rapinoe is a Marxist. She hates this country, and guys, she's still pushing the whole BLM thing. If you actually go over to her X page, formerly known as Twitter, she's still rocking the Black Lives Matter avatar. A Marxist organization that actually grifted a whole bunch of money, millions upon millions of dollars, was grifted, and they put nothing back into the black community like they said they was going to do. Oh, no, didn't do any of that. This is ridiculous. So let's read some of this, and then we actually get to the video here, guys. It says, ESPN has praised every move made and every single word said by Megan Rapinoe for close to a decade now. So by no means did it come as a surprise that the network ran a lengthy tribute video highlighting her career on SportsCenter as her time with the USWNT comes to a close following the team's loss to Sweden. Instead of focusing on Rapinoe's many accomplishments on the field, of which there are plenty, ESPN couldn't help but make politics the center of attention. Not only did the network bring politics into the mix, it delivered them in its typical left-leaning way. Of course they did. Now, let's go ahead and watch this clip here. And it's also Megan Rapinoe's lover, Sue Bird, actually narrating this thing. Megan Rapinoe hates this country, guys. That's not even a debate. She hates this country, but ESPN is full of propaganda. So let's go ahead and watch this.
There's no one quite like Megan Rapinoe. She was just a kid from a small city called Redding, California, when soccer swung the doors to the world wide open. She went to college in Portland, Oregon, and played professionally in Chicago and Philadelphia before stints abroad in Australia and France, and then to Seattle. Wherever she's gone, she's represented the best of the United States.
The best of the United States. Really? Now, we know that Sue Bird probably didn't write this. This had to be written by ESPN. Megan Rapinoe does not represent the best of the United States. She represents the worst of the U.S.
She is audacious and confident. She dazzles her way through defenders, and she isn't afraid to try stuff. She is unapologetically herself. and she never tries to be a player she's not.
Rapinoe! You gotta go ahead and let him know.
Over her more than 14 years representing the U.S. national team, Megan has done things her own way, and it has lifted her into the pantheon of all-time great athletes. Yeah, people who don't know Megan call her a lot of things, but the list should start with winner. She won an Olympic gold medal in 2012, followed by winning 2 World Cups in 2015 and 2019.
We want to win everything all the time.
In 2019, she was named the best player in the world, and she did it even as some people were hoping she'd lose. Her patriotism is what has driven her to lend her voice to those who need it.
Oh, God.
When she started kneeling to protest racial inequality in the United States, she did it because she loved America and believed it could be a better version of itself.
There's no level of status that will protect you from the clutches of inequality.
When she accepted her award as FIFA's Best Player of 2019, she used her speech to call on everyone to join the fight in stamping racism out of soccer. When she fought for equal pay, which included suing her own bosses at the federation and risking her spot on the national team, she didn't do it for herself. She did it for the young girls who have yet to represent the U.S., the girls who will one day play for their country without ever having to sit in a boardroom pleading to be treated equally. Megan never set out to be a gay icon. That's just what happened when she was herself.
Oh, gosh, here we go. You guys see, most of this thing, about a third of it was actually about Megan Rapinoe's play on the field. The rest of it is about wokeness right here. But this is ESPN.
Honest and open. And she has been standing up for trans kids so they can feel the same joy she has felt playing soccer over.
Yeah, now she's advocating for men to go over into women's soccer now and other sports now that she's washed up and done and retired.
For her legendary career.
It's our responsibility to make this world a better place.
While Megan is one of a kind, her empathy and compassion for others is what has made her a leader. It's why her U.S. teammates can't talk about her pending retirement without crying.
She's done such incredible things for this team and for the world.
It's why the people who don't know her can criticize her, but everyone who does know her loves her. When Megan retires, she won't stop using her voice. She won't stop expressing herself. She won't stop doing all the things that make her Megan Rapinoe. But the sport will be just a little less fun without her.
Wow. There you have it, guys. That is woke ESPN running propaganda out there. Left-wing propaganda. Megan Rapinoe. Patriotism. Talking about she loves Americans. No, she doesn't. She hates this country. I mean, ESPN, don't you get it now? She's been kneeling since like 2016, 2017, roughly after Colin Kaepernick. Remember, that's why she has to start kneeling. So she can actually show solidarity with the communists known as Colin Kaepernick. And she said that she would never, ever put her hand over her heart at any sporting event for the national anthem. She wouldn't actually show pride in this country. She hates this country. I guess, guys, she wants to turn this country into some type of a Marxist utopia, which nobody wants. I love the freedoms that I actually do have. Megan Rapinoe, she doesn't want that. She hates this country, man. ESPN, see, this is why ESPN is dead, man. This is why they're dead, among other reasons as well, man. They are ridiculous, man. It is just so insane what ESPN is pushing out there, because they want the same things that Megan Rapinoe wants. They don't want a free country anymore. They want Marxism, just like Megan Rapinoe. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.